Why is it that Minecraft, the best-selling video game of all time, has never taken off as an esport? I mean, think about it, the game has a competitive scene. Over 200 million people have purchased the game, and the viewership on both YouTube and Twitch is still pretty high. It seems like the game has all the makings of an esport. So why isn't it up there with the likes of League of Legends, Overwatch, Fortnite, or even newer games such as Valorant? Well, I decided to look into the topic, and it turns out that Minecraft was extremely close to becoming an esport at one point, and the reasons behind its failure are fascinating. I spoke with tournament organizers, competitive Minecraft players, and others with experience in the industry to learn more about the history of why Minecraft failed as an esport and what the future of the game is looking like. Now then, let's get started. 2016 was the year that Minecraft was the closest to becoming an actual esport. Before we discuss what happened though, you need to understand why Minecraft had a lot going against it as an esport. One of the key factors to having a sport succeed is a player base that is enthusiastic about their game competitively. Minecraft just didn't have this. Despite it being the best-selling video game of all time, the overall community was just way too big. First of all, Minecraft is split into two different versions, Java Edition for the PC, and then Bedrock Edition, which is for all the other platforms. Out of Minecraft's 200 million players, the majority of them play in Bedrock, but most competitive play happens in Java, so the competitive scene loses over 100 million potential players just from this version divide. From there, if we just focus on Java, many users only play single player without ever touching servers, and those that do play multiplayer have to choose from different communities. You have the Hypixel community, the Anarchy community, Townie servers, the Redstone community, creative servers. There are so many choices that you even have the Shrek roleplay community. And I wish I was joking, but there's literally an article on it. You get the idea. The user base is so large that the majority of Minecraft players simply don't care about the competitive scene. And not only that, but the developers don't care about the competitive scene. The biggest esports in the world are games that have official backing from their developers. It costs a lot of money to be able to run esports leagues with prize pools, setups, camera crews, etc. Minecraft's developers, Mojang Studios, and their parent company Microsoft have not supported the game competitively because it's way too expensive. You have to remember, Microsoft purchased Minecraft for $2.5 billion, so they are still trying to make their investment back through game sales, merchandise, microtransactions, and spin-off games. The competitive community is just not a priority for them. I recently had the chance to speak with tournament organizer PikaClicks, who has put on many successful competitive events, with the most recent being Minecraft Ultimate, the world's largest Hunger Games tournament that pulled in over $40,000 for charity. He told me that the reason Minecraft failed to become an esport was that it was just too expensive for Mojang to maintain. In his words, "I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars by now on my events, and something like a true pro scene is still out of the question for me to organize." And he's right. The only time we've seen Minecraft in a true esports setting so far has been smaller tournaments at the official Minecraft conventions, which Mojang has publicly stated they lose money by putting on. And if running events like this causes Microsoft to lose money, there's no way they would do it if they are still trying to earn back their $2.5 billion investment. So from a monetary perspective, the only way Minecraft could have succeeded as an esport would be if an outside league had supported Minecraft financially, which is actually what ended up happening. So it's time to talk about what happened in 2016 when the world's largest esports company took an interest in Minecraft. During the height of Minecraft's competitive scene, one of the most popular PvP servers was the Badlion Network, which hosted Minecraft tournaments for actual cash prizes worth thousands of dollars. In 2016, they announced that they would be partnering with the world's largest esports company, ESL. They said that they would be working together with Badlion to turn Minecraft into an actual esport for at least a season to gauge public interest. The thought of massive prize pools and the idea of being able to compete in Minecraft as a living generated a lot of hype in the community. But it was the worst timing in the world, as that same year, Minecraft came out with the most controversial update in the history of the game, the 1.9 update, which changed combat in the game so drastically that it caused many in the PvP community to quit. The update was seen as anti-competitive, and as time went on, the popularity of PvP servers decreased, to the point that in 2018, just 2 years after the deal had been announced, the Badlion network actually closed due to a lack of revenue and low player counts. ESL maintained a relationship with the server owners and developers, but support of Minecraft as an esport was quietly dropped. Some argue to this day that this was the only real chance Minecraft had to become an esport, but it was just too little, too late. Instead of running servers, the developers instead shifted to focusing on their competitive client, which would help eliminate cheaters from their games. Which brings us to the next issue with Minecraft as an esport. Even if an outside league came in and wanted to support Minecraft, the game's competitive community has a rampant cheating problem. Cheating in Minecraft is incredibly easy to do compared to other competitive games, and the punishments for getting caught are far less severe. The only punishment you might receive is being banned from a server, which can be worked around with a different account and a VPN. Hack clients are becoming more and more sophisticated to the point that it can be hard for anti-cheat systems to detect when someone is hacking or not. I recently spent some time with a competitive Capture the Flag team, the Baguettes, and even got to play for them during an actual competitive match. They told me that even in their leagues, cheating was an issue, and people had become so good at hiding it that it was hard to prove, even with staff members watching. Anti-cheat systems couldn't tell when certain hacks were being turned on and off. Accusing a player of cheating would often result in witch hunting, which not only hurt players, the community, and the scene itself, but discouraged people from trying to report actual cheating in the future. It's a tough situation. Plus, in their league, there are no cash prizes. People are just playing for fun. So if competitive players are willing to cheat in games that don't have cash prizes, it would likely be even worse if those matches were for cash. And that's just in-game cheating, not even considering other options such as DDoSing opponents, causing them to lag out. When I asked PikaClicks about cheating, he said, if we were to ever organize our own competitive scene, it'd never be legitimate unless it was exclusively within LAN events, something that's impossible without extremely handsome funding. So it all kind of comes back to the money issue. So cheating in competitive Minecraft is a major factor, but let's say, hypothetically, you had all the things necessary for Minecraft to succeed as an esport. The scene had official backing from Mojang, a major esports league picked up the game, cheating became impossible, and you had a community highly invested in the competitive scene. Even with all of these things combined, you still have a major issue. At its core, Minecraft was not designed to be competitive. The game is first and foremost a sandbox, with adventure, combat, and slight RPG features slapped onto it. Combat in the game is highly dependent on your internet connection. If two equally skilled players fight each other, the player with the lowest ping will usually win. Minecraft combat itself is, well, pretty basic. You just click on the opponent's hitbox until they die. Minecraft as a spectator sport is not exactly the most exciting thing to watch. At the end of the day, you're watching two block people whack each other until one disappears, which can be interesting if you play Minecraft and understand how difficult it can be at times. But to outsiders, this is not appealing at all. It's not like fighting games where even if you don't play the game, you can still find it enjoyable to watch. Minecraft just doesn't have the visual of an exciting esport. But despite all the things I've stated in this video so far, there is a glimmer of hope for those that want to see Minecraft as an esport. Minecraft's lead developer, Jeb, has been taking feedback from the competitive community and plans to change the combat system once again to make it more exciting. Experimental snapshots have been coming out for the Java edition, and some of the changes seem promising. Mojang is finally starting to care about the competitive community. But will it be enough to turn Minecraft into an esport in the future? I guess we'll have to wait and see, but if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram to stay updated on when new Minecraft content is coming out. But that's it for today, everyone. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time.